Welcome back, guys. This is my fourth week of my sophomore spring semester of 2025. And basically, what I have written down is just a few things. So, on Monday, there's nothing really important to say about math class, but for management class, that was our exam review day because, as I said in the previous video, week 4 is exam week. Even though I'm gonna have to get to that exam part later down the week. And so Tuesday I have nothing written down because there was nothing important to talk about on Tuesday. Wednesday, all the classes got canceled. Like the entire campus was just shut down pretty much. Um, so none of us had in-person classes. It all had to be done through the internet, and even then, I don't think there was a single, at least for me, there was nobody no class that I had to attend through Zoom or stuff like that. I simply just, I believe they sent out videos of like the lecture that they recorded at their own houses, I'm assuming. Um, but that's pretty much that. The thing is, on Wednesday was we were supposed to be taking our management exam, and that's why we were reviewing it over on Monday. However, because everything got canceled, they had to move it to next week in week 5 so that we could take the exam. Um, and so then for Thursday, basically so Wednesday I was supposed to have a exam in management, and on Thursday I had to have an exam for economics. So pretty much back-to-back days of exams. Thankfully, the management one had to get moved over to next week, but with economics class, even though the class itself did get canceled, the exam did not. However, what ended up happening was that instead of going to like a massive auditorium where we all took the exam, at the same time, they had to change it up so that it would we'd have to just pretty much do the exam at home. Just stay home, do the exam, but we had to do it through an extension within the computers where we had to be recorded while taking the exam, on the laptop. So, we couldn't really just I mean, I guess you probably could if you tried. I think, there probably were people who tried to cheat, but it would make it so that it would be more difficult to cheat because, of course, you're being recorded. And so if you do have something out that you're not supposed to, like your phone, or maybe you're looking through the notes because it was closed notes, like you couldn't, you know, go through the lecture notes or through the course book to get answers. Like you had to remember it from memory. Um, but for the most part, I actually did great. On that exam, I think I got like a 90%, which I'm just gonna say microeconomics. I don't want to hear anything from you. Don't don't want to ever hear anything from you ever again. Okay, because literally last semester with microeconomics, because now this economics class is macro. I was nowhere getting no 90% on these exams. It was not happening. It was not happening in microeconomics. No matter how hard I would have prep, you know, to make sure that I could, at my best abilities, get a amazing grade. It was not happening. It did not matter how much work, practice, blood, sweat, and tears it took. It would not let me have no grades that was close to a 90%. Okay, I think the closest I got to a 90% was with the second exam, and I'm gonna tell you, it was not a 90%. It wasn't. Not about that at all. No. I don't even think it was an 80%. That's how, you know, awful it was last semester. And I don't want to hear anything. Okay, I don't want to hear anything from you again. Dead, I don't. Because the thing is, I remember during that second exam, the amount of preparation I did just to receive what I did, I was like, this just doesn't seem right at all. And then I looked at the amount of preparation I did for this exam, and I'm just like, it doesn't add up. It really doesn't even add up. I don't know. I don't know. It's whatever. But it's also because technically it is said that macroeconomics is supposed to be more simpler than micro, so there's that. But just I don't know. Maybe it was because I wasn't in a massive auditorium. Maybe in those next exams when I'm put in a big auditorium with all these people, I'm gonna not, feel very comfortable and whatnot, and it's gonna take my grade down back to how it looked like in the previous semester. But I don't know yet. We will have to find out when the next exam comes along. And so then, continuing on with Thursday. My other two classes I had management, writing, focused, and the accounting class. They did not cancel those classes, unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, I guess. It's not too bad. But basically, for management, we just did this like group assignment within the class where, you know, after the like two speakers spoke to us about, well, the first one was about like an entrepreneurship certificate, I think, something of that sort, and classes students can take to get to that certificate, or if they don't even want a certificate, I guess, just those classes are available and, they, I guess, are helpful for you in the business school. And so the other speaker was um, an actual entrepreneur within the university. But so then basically after that, we just did a group assignment where we had to go outside the classroom and had this list of things that we had to do. So we'd have to speak to this person, speak to that person, sort of things, and just check them off the list. And basically, um, you know, my team actually came in first place, so we did get our prize, which was just extra credit, which is fine enough. Okay, that's good. But you know, I get a good feeling of this team. Because last time I was put in a team when it came to something related to business was in my um first semester, which was a year ago. We just didn't seem to, mesh. It's not like there was conflict. It's just that there was no interest. And in this group, I seems to be a bit more, a bit more interest. So I'm getting a good feeling as far. Within 4 weeks, well, technically, it would be just 2-ish weeks. I'm getting a good feeling of this group. But yeah, that's pretty much. Oh wait, no, I still have Friday. Mm. Okay, so for Friday, um, actually, not much. It just I slept in. I missed my math class, but thankfully there was nothing. Well, I'd say there was nothing of importance, but we have an exam for math in the fifth week, so I don't know if that's going to eventually come back to bite me for not attending that class and learning that specific material. But you know, I did attend my accounting lab, so because that was important. Okay, Fridays we typically have quizzes, but the quiz on Friday for math class got pushed back onto Monday of the fifth week. So didn't really have to worry about missing that exam. I mean, not exam, that quiz. But the quiz for accounting, we did still have that on Friday, so I had to attend the class either way. But that's pretty much it. That's all I have to say. So, thank you guys for watching.